Are you ready?
So hi guys, I'm Carnage. It's nice to see you. This is a second tutorial in a series of 3, which is basically going to be about my green screen and why you can't see anything behind me right now. This is something that I get asked about a lot, so I'm just going to real quickly kind of go over exactly what it is and what it entails. So let's get started. The first and very important thing about a green screen is this right here, the Chroma Key. Now, when I started with my green screen, I made the mistake of thinking that I could go to Walmart and getting a green sheet, which would then work fine. That is not how green screen works. Green screen uses a specific color called Chroma Key, and those are 2 words that you're going to be hearing a lot when you work with green screen. Do yourself a favor, and if you're serious about doing this, go to Amazon.com, buy a 6 by 9 foot Chroma Key green screen. I went with green. You can also go with blue. I prefer green myself. And start with that. If you try anything different, you're probably going to have a bad time. Because I can tell you that I spent more time trying to get my other screen working by a factor of 10 than when I got my Chroma Key. It's easier, your settings stick better, and it looks better. So if you're serious about it, get a Chroma Key green screen to get started. Now, that being said, there's 2 other very important factors. First, what is it? Well, that's what it is. That's my green screen. Basically what it is it's a Chroma Key green screen that is placed over a piece of foam that I essentially got at Home Depot. Just you can get like these big pallets of kind of like thick kind of foam material, and I just literally cut a block out of that, took some pins, and Lena helped me kind of hold them up, put it behind him, and that's the green screen. Now, when I first did this, I had a lot of issues with lighting. A lot. What would happen is I would get patches in places, and some stuff wouldn't look right, and it was all sorts of horrible. So lighting your green screen is very important. Now, I could do a whole tutorial on lighting, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a lighting expert. The one things I do know is that green screens work best with backlit lighting. So you don't want to be shining lights directly on your green screen. If you do that, then that's when you get a lot of those patches. One spot will be much more yellow, and that will throw off your calibration. So in that spot, you'll have this kind of black, almost staticky looking. But over here, it'll be fine. But see, when you fix this area, it's going to make that area look bad. So the important thing is consistency. You want to make sure it's consistent. Okay, moving on. Once you have your Chroma Key green screen, then as you see, this is what a webcam looks like normally. Right now, it's just totally fine. And if you look in your settings, this is what you normally see. This Chroma Key in the bottom left is what makes OBS so awesome. It's so easy. You literally click it, and at that point, it's going to activate green screen. Now, I was really lucky because when I started, it was almost perfect right off the bat. But for you guys, it's not going to be like that. In fact, it's not even going to start in the right color. So give me 1 second here, because I want to make sure to write down my settings before I do this. But basically, let me kind of show you what we're working with here. So when you start, this is what it's probably going to look like. I think it's like 150/50. That's what it's going to look like when you start. And you're going to put it on and go, what the hell? That's not a green screen. Well, that's because it's not set up yet. So the first thing you have to do is you have to pick the color that your Chroma Key is going to be using. Now, don't use, if you use the eyedropper, you're invalidating the point of getting the Chroma Key. The whole point of the Chroma Key is that you are, oh yeah, mouse input. I can turn that back on. The whole point of the Chroma Key is that you are, the whole point of the Chroma Key is that your exact green that you're searching for is the exact green on the back of your green screen. You want to match that up. So what we're going to do is with Chroma Key, which is the main one, we're going to double click on color, and that's going to open the actual color wheel. Now this down here is one of the Chroma Key colors. This one also works. They're both good. Now for my particular one, this one works better. the dark one. Now, again, it kind of depends on your lighting. It kind of depends on a lot of things. But also, just to show you again, that even with the perfect green, that's how it starts. When you first activate it and you first select the green, this is how it's going to start. Because it's not perfect. You're not going to have a perfect green screen. So what you need to do is use these values here, similarity, blend, and spill reduction, to make it work for you. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold this up and watch what happens to the background as the similarity value goes up. All right, we're at 300. Can you guys see what's happening? My image is perfect, but you see how the background's starting to get just a little more translucent? That's because it's starting to search for colors that are like the green, but not the green. So see now, as we get to 330, you can see now it's really picking up some of that green screen. So I'm getting close. Now, as you get close to your green screen color, you need to be careful that you don't get close to your color. Because a big problem I had with the other sheet is it was much more skin toned. So right when I would make my green screen disappear, parts of my face would start disappearing. Not good. So anyway, we're going to go up another 30. Now we're at 375. Or another, actually, let's go to 60. Does that have anything? You can barely see it now at 60. You guys see that? It's like a static behind me at 60. So now we'll go up another 30. So now it's looking pretty good. We're quickly getting to the point where this is looking okay. So let's go ahead and I'm going to drag the logo behind me real quick, and we're going to see if there's any. Let's put that behind it. So see, you can see that logo is coming through pretty clear on each side of my head there. It's looking pretty good. Now, another thing to keep in mind is the blend can really help when you have similar colors in the game you're playing. Because the blend, sometimes if you have similar colors, you'll get just this little tiny sheen of static. It's very hard to see, but you'll see it. And what I've found is jacking my blend up to about 80 actually rectifies that, which is pretty cool. Blend, I'm 90% sure, just kind of, I don't want to explain it too much because I'm not exactly sure the algorithm that blend uses. But basically the de facto purpose is that it kind of combines nearby stuff to be a little bit more broad with the application of the green screen contrasting. Maybe. But yeah, so that really is it. I think that's about it. So again, the three important things about green screening. Chroma Key. Always go with Chroma Key. You're going to save a lot of trouble going with Chroma Key. 2, don't directly light. Make sure it's well lit, but also make sure that you're not changing the color with the type of light. I use white light bulbs, and I actually use 2 different lamps. I have a desk lamp there, and I have a standard lamp there on each side, and that actually keeps the backlit, and neither of them are pointed directly at it. So, you know, it's important to keep that in mind. And then finally, your settings. Make sure that your settings down here are not factory, because you won't get a green screen effect with factory. You will have to play with these settings a little bit, particularly the similarity setting. So hopefully, guys, that'll answer most questions about my green screen. If you guys have any other questions, please don't hesitate to send me a message on twitch.tv/cocarnage. I'd be happy to answer anything that I can. I'm also going to be putting these on YouTube. Feel free to comment on the videos, and I'll try to address those as they come in as well. So if you guys have any other questions, you guys know where to find me. I'm also over at coalition.com with my amazing community that continually amazes me. And yeah, so that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys around.